New technologies come that will challenge you, and then you must think out of the box. Now, in embarking on this reform, you need money to do it. Nigerian Postal Service, the federal government picks the bill, the salary of the staff, about 500 million every month. That translates roughly to 6 billion naira in a year. Why are they doing that? Because there are areas that post is not commercially viable because they don't post letters there. But they remain Nigerians. So in the context of what we call universal service obligation, you're going to serve them anyway because the post remains a social service. Now you need to strike a delicate balance between your commercial motivation and the need to render universal service obligation.
Social service.
If you render social service and you die, you're not going to be able to render any service at all. Therefore, you just must find a way of striking that delicate balance. Take money from the urban centers where activities are booming, where post is commercially viable, and serve the people in those far-flung places where it's not actually viable. That is done. It is important again to say this, that anything that internet does, which is disruptive, you must try to keep up with the pace. And it means amending laws. We've been selling our stamps manually, postage stamp. But millions of transactions take place online that require you to affix a postage stamp. You can't do that manually. Okay. So you need to amend the law. I'm proud to tell you that as moribund as you guys think that post is, we have developed electronic stamp that will take care of transactions online. That will generate a lot of money to the coffers of federal government. It will create employment opportunities. I was telling you the other time that there's a nexus between the post, eradication or reduction of poverty, and creation of wealth. Now, because we are everywhere, we want to use our outlets by partnering with the banks in what we call agency banking, and just render basic banking services to the undeserved. Put money in their wallet, empower them. A lot is going to happen. We're about signing a memorandum of understanding with the Bank of Agriculture. Our warehouses all over the places will be made available to them. It's a win-win situation. E-commerce and logistics, as I've told you, the richest guy in the world today is Jeff Bezos. I'm told where the Microsoft guy is back again. But between them, first and second, Jeff Bezos is the owner of Amazon. Deliveries. Now we have the reach, but the infrastructures are just not there. We will partner with people who have the money, who have the technology.
You have partnership.
Now let's talk about
Amazon is also thinking about delivering through drones now.
We are going to learn to crawl before we walk, but we can catch up very quickly by deploying technology. I've traveled far and wide. Nigeria is spending money on me. They have developed my capacity. Remember before now, I used to come here to talk about restructuring of Nigeria and all of that. I am restructuring 9 posts now to make
to start with.
Okay.
Now,
you mentioned mobile money as well.
Yeah, great.
Now, how is that supposed to work? And then, NIPOST suffers a confidence problem, because not a lot of us will ever forget the issues of dumping of mail in Nigeria.
I agree with you. But you need to give this vital national institution a chance. Confidence is being restored. Let me say this to you, that we are migrating from our analog IPS track and trace system to the state-of-the-art IPS 2015. Mission is coming from Switzerland to come and train our people. You're going to sit down here in the comfort of your office and track and trace your parcels and packages. That is exciting.
Well, it is exciting. I hope that
this can actually happen.
I will
I will come back and we will try it.
And
we will verify.
Talking about technology, you need money.
Yeah.
And Festus Akiboyewa is saying on Twitter, NIPOST should be privatized and listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange.
That's a good suggestion, but my quick reaction to that is that there are 4 stages of transforming a wholly government-owned institution
before
into
anybody can
privatization.
buy it.
Before anybody can buy it. Now, you move from wholly government-owned to an hybrid, government and private. From there, you go to privatization. From there, you go to liberalization. I do not want us to jump from point A to the end. The experience of NEPA is there for all of us to see. I mean, once bitten, twice shy. I'm not indicting anybody. But the truth of the matter is that let us first and foremost try the hybrid, make money, and then let it be attractive for investors. I have studied all of these things. I have developed capacity, and all our staff will be trained and retrained. The UPU is our technical advisor. They teach us this is the way to go. And they're experts. We train people there with our money. They in turn come back to come and train us. Again, Nigerian Postal Reform Bill that is before the National Assembly should be quickly passed. Once it is passed, investors, both local and international, can look at NIPOST and invest, because as it is, they don't want to invest in a government-owned institution because of the political uncertainties and all of that.
So if you look back in this 1 year that you've been around and talking about needing funds, how much is it that NIPOST itself has generated over that 1 year period?
I've reduced, well, we have reduced, because I'm not working alone, the current expenditure by between 35 and 40%. The figures are there. I've increased volume. We have generated more money. Even with this.
How much?
Something in the region of 5 to 6 billion. And
in 1 year?
What they call stamp duties. We have money in TSA account that we cannot access. I mean, that's government for you. But the truth of the matter is that once we amend the enabling law that will allow us to deploy our electronic stamp, we are empowered by law to denote document, receipts, and instrument. It's been there since 1939, and laws were improved upon. That entire gamut of opportunities that exist in the e-commerce ecosystem offers us
a money maker.
Exciting opportunities. Good times are coming.